Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Time to fix this heat treat oven. Alright, here we go. Welcome back. So I got the oven pretty much taken apart. I got the elements out of it. I got one side out. I'm going to show you how I drill out because I'm going to put 6 lanes on each side. And then we'll put it back together and hopefully it'll all work from there. Alright, let me show you what I got. So I got both sides taken apart and these came out of here. So what I used to have is 4 lanes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 more lanes. So I'm going to show you on my drill how I do this. You know, I'm going to set it to a 1/4 inch with the 1/4 inch bit and just go on each one. I'm going to show you how easy these are to do. Hopefully, since they've been there 2 years, they're not going to be brittle. I guess I always have the back side to do if I mess up this side, but hopefully we get it all worked out. So let's go to the drill and do this, and then I'll show you the oven. So here we go. You can see I set the 1/4 inch to exactly how it is. And this is exactly how I did the first one, so we'll just have to line it up. Let me see here. I got this set. And what I'm going to do, set this in. I put it just like that. So we're at the same level. I'm going to tighten it up. I got the drill pressed to a pretty low speed. And we're just going to feed it in and take our time. Here we go. I got a trash right there. It's a little it's a little curvy, but that's exactly how we did the last one. So I made sure this is top and this is number 1. Alright, so let me do the rest of them. Just like that. Here we go, block number 2. Whoa. Now I'm going to do the other 6 like that, and then we'll be back and I'll show you the oven, how we're going to set it up. Oops, I almost forgot this little corner right here. That's why you got to mark everything out. Alright. See, it'll come down, up, back out, and down. One time. Alright, I got the whole thing cleaned out. I took the screws out of the back. These are stainless steel high temp screws. What I do is I hook the element wires to this, run it through, and then hook the high temperature wires from the PID on there. But right now, what I'm going to have to do, I got all the bricks laid out, both sides, all 6. I scraped this all up, tried to get it all cleaned up as good as possible. I got my refractory cement, so I'm going to slather everything up and get them in here and just lay everything on the top and then let it dry for like 24 hours. And then I can put the elements back in. So let's do a time lapse of that. And yeah, let me get on it. Alright. I went and got an old 1/4-inch Dole drill bit to clean out the holes, so we're all good. Everything's all oiled up. I just have to put the tops back on and close her up. Make sure everything sticks good. Yeah, so that's about it. When we come back, I'll put the elements in. I guess I'm going to give it at least 24 hours, maybe 48 hours to dry up. Do the elements. Yeah, then I'll have 6 lanes per side instead of 4, and hopefully it'll get hot real quick from there. And, you know, basically, you know, with the other 2 videos and this, you should be able to build a heat treat oven. I think I'll put it all in one playlist. Alright, see you tomorrow. Well, see you in about a second. Well, we're back. Everything's dried up. This gets thrown in the trash. Looks like we're good to go. Got my stainless steel bolts. What I'm going to do is, I don't want to wrap it tight because that could break them. So I just kind of want to wind it around, push it through, and then I'll wrap the high temperature wire and get it on. So I'll show you that as we get to that. But first we have to stretch these. And what I'm going to do is, since I got 3, I'm going to connect 2 with a loop. I'm going to put a loop on both ends. Like I'll put a loop on this end, say this is the middle one. Because the thing with these elements, if they move after they're getting heat, they'll break. So I was thinking what I'll do is I'll make a loop on each end. Because man, I've been thinking about this because I don't want to break. So I'll put a loop on each end and then connect it with a pin. That way there won't be any stress on the wires. And even if they break, they should still stay connected because you always want a good connection. So let me show you how I stretch these out. So it says you can go from 60 to 120. So I want to break that in the middle about 90 inches. So I'm 6 foot tall. So I'm going to put my foot on the bottom one and pull it up and try to make sure it's even. If I can keep it under my foot, that is. We'll just slowly pull it and get it to stretch out. They're coming. Whew. Now we want to check. Yeah, see, they're all even. We don't want it to be like spots where they're touching, because if they touch, it'll short out and there'll be black spots. So, here we go. Now that I got it that far, I want to flip it over and make sure I stretch this side too. So, here we go. Now, where are we at? So, alright. Yeah, we're at about 8 foot right there. So I got this little bit to do. Let's go ahead and put this last bit in the vise. And we only got that little bit, so there we go. Now we'll just check it all and make sure it's evenly stretched. Yeah, looks like we got an even stretch. Let's get these bad boys in. So let me get that all wired up. Now this should go without saying, but make sure everything is disconnected. And here's the wire right here. So we're gonna wrap all this together. Actually, let me strip this because this is kind of bad. Yeah, let's move this back. There we go. So we can get a full wrap on that bad boy. See, right here is the wire. So it doesn't really matter about the bolt. The bolt is just carrying the wire. The nut is just going to secure everything together. But you see, we got everything tight. One good thing about these bricks is the real soft. Now when you put these in, you only want to put it over one part of the wire or you'll have a dark spot. These are just to hold in the elements. And check, when you buy your elements, check, because where I bought them from, they actually sent you extra wire. But I don't know if every place does, so if they don't, you're going to want to buy some extra Kanthal wire. That's what this is called. A1 Kanthal wire. Kanthal. Some people even make their own elements. You can put it on a lathe or something, or put it in a vise and put the other end in like a drill and spin your own, but I don't know. Alright, I was a little worried that this would be too much of a turn, but it seems to be okay. Yeah, see, budget casting is where I got mine, and they send 4 foot of extra with you, so I'm not being paid to say that or anything. It's just, you know, to help you guys as you're building your oven. I want to make sure this one sinks in real good, so I'm going to take a chisel, an old chisel. Because that's going to pop out if it has any chance. Alright, so that's how I did the first one. It's just the same thing. Let's hit some time lapse. Yeah, remember this 4 foot piece of wire I showed you in the beginning? Man, the hardest part of this whole build, bending each one of these little ones and then cutting them, bending, cutting, bending, cutting. Alright, back to the other side in the time lapse. Now I just got a DM from Weber Handmade. He's the one I actually years ago got a lot of info on how to build this. He said these stainless steel bolts might be a failure point, how it's hooked up. I have these high temperature ceramic end caps, so I used them on this one right here to keep them connected. I want to see which one is better. Now, these bolts aren't doing anything except carrying this straight wire and helping to connect the temperature wire together. So he was saying about plastic ones to make the connection, but I don't have those. So we'll see how this works. Closer and closer. So here's what I'm doing. I'm putting little loops at the end and I'm connecting it. There's one right here and I got a pin holding between the 2 loops to make sure they're all connected. So I just have to put these 2 in right here around this. I'm worried about having a dead spot there, but as long as all the rest works, man, this was a pain in the butt to get together. I had to cut it and crimp it and cut it and crimp it. But now I just gotta make sure everything else is in tight, make a few more of these, and then it'll be time to fire this whole thing up. I just gotta, you know, then I got it in, I gotta make sure it's all secured. And which probably means cutting 20 more of these little pins. Man, I hate that. Wish me luck. I gotta figure out about the dark spots. But one thing, Weber Handmade, he was right. I went back and I put caps on both sides because that side started sparking and heating up. So it's definitely better to use the caps. All right, time to auto tune these elements. I think they're working pretty good. I got them all pumped up and working. So yeah, here we go. So we're getting the thermocouple in. I'm gonna goop it down. This seems to be the best way it's gonna go in. All right. And I put under here in the back, I put KO wool for that seam. So hopefully that should work for that. Everything else seems to be pretty good. So let's get the parchment paper on here and see how we're doing. I already brought it over here. All right. There we go. It only needs a cover right here for now. Actually, it only needs to cover right there, period. I don't know why I said for now. Yeah, tape won't even stick to the parchment paper, so hopefully the cement won't either. You just need to get it to, yeah. So the tape wouldn't barely stick to the parchment paper, but it does stick to metal. And hopefully this should be good enough. I'm gonna fill it all up now, and then I'm gonna wet it all down, wet the parchment paper down, and hopefully it'll all work. Fill up those holes. This should also tell us where it's hitting and where it's not. I know it hits right here because I had to take the angle grinder to it, so. Alright, let me go get a wet rag so we can rag this all down and see what we're doing. I did masonry, well, I was a masonry laborer for quite a while, so we'll see if this works. Oh, see, that's not even enough. But look, there's nothing stuck. So we gotta really group it up here. It didn't even touch. No wonder it took so long to heat up. Make sure it's wet down again. That's gotta be it this time. Well, it's stuck on the sides that time at least. Good. But not much. So he still needs some, looks like right here. And right down here. It's not even touching on the top, so let's see if that helps. Alright, we are finally touching. Good, good, good. No wonder my oven took so long to heat up. Good Lord. Now I just have to let all that dry. And then we'll auto-tune it and get it all set. Whew. Well, I think that's about it for this. You know, after it dries tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure it's all sealed, maybe give it another coat. And then auto-tune it, do all that good stuff, and we should be good to go. It's been quite a week, so Now that we got the heat treat oven, we can get back on the CPM 3V and the AEBL knives and all that. We're getting there, 920 subs, so we're getting closer to that 1,000 mark in that knife giveaway. Alright, I'm going to take a break. I'm worn out. Hope y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. There's affiliate links down in the description and on my website, I think, for the UK, Canada, and France. If someone uses them, let me know if they work, because I put it on my website. So thanks for the support. Shirts and knives are on my website too. Appreciate all the support and help. Thanks for everything. Hope you're having a great day. And as always, take it easy.